Let's go. Alright, welcome to Amateria, the age of dynamic forces. Quite a different environment from here than Edanna. Kind of big thunderstorm over there in the distance. And over here, the sunlight. And on top of that, you can see stars. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but okay. Quite a big building we have here. If you hear any thunder in the background, it's just the game itself, not in real life. Ooh, look at that. Some kind of track here. Huh. What's that? Okay. Not sure what that means. Stairway there. Oh yeah, this way right here. With this contraption. Elevator. Ooh, look at that. Ah, look at that, a glass piece. Or maybe a crystal. I just noticed the music's gone. Interesting. Well, we need to take a close look at this somehow. Ah, look at that. Journal entries. My attempts to produce a carnivorous hybrid have had limited success. I thought I was making greater progress, but the life that grows in the forest isn't like the plants on Norion. It's much more tenacious, less susceptible to grafts. Perhaps if I try mixing in species from the swamp? I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but these little images up here indicate the journal entries. So up here in the very front, this is not quite the first entry. I believe this is the second entry. Okay. Once we have all the journal entries, we'll be able to read the entire thing. Not any missing pieces. Alright, well. I'm going to go down that path a little bit, but first I want to check out the rest of the age before I do anything else. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Serious and Ecuador are laughing their heads off by the looks of it. There's two sides here. Looks like a pretty big civil war. He mentioned that in the journal. It's understandable that he's angry at Atris. I don't think he's aware that Sirius and Achenar have already been punished for their crimes. We can get a better angle of this painting. How he managed to do that, I'm not sure. There's a scaffolding right here. Maybe he used that. Now here, it looks like you shouldn't be able to climb up this thing, but you actually can. It's not climbable to me, but apparently it is. Well, 5 new paths here. I don't suppose it matters. Whoa. This thing is shaking. Interesting. Five different noises it makes. I'll just leave it the scene it was on originally, so we can figure out what they do. Oh, there's another one. Okay. What's down here? Oh, interesting. Oh, we were just here. Well, we don't really know what this does yet. I want you to go check out that thing right over there first. Ah, look at that. Oh, look at that. More journal pages. The memories flood over me too fast. They race around inside my head, filling my soul with despair. And the more I think about how nothing can be done, how no one can be alive outside this shield, the faster the fog rushes in. I can lose myself in the fog. When it's thick enough, I can let go and be safe. I can start to forget. But I must not forget. I must remember every lie they told. Every lie they told my people. How they manipulated us all to get what they wanted. They told me they had come to fix my world. They asked me to arrange a meeting with the elders. The books they carried in with them showed other worlds, beautiful places where people didn't have to work so hard to survive. They told my people that Atris had written these books, that he had written Narayan, but that he'd made our world unstable. They said he wanted to make us slaves to the tree. They asked me, "Don't you remember, Savito? Our father wrote this world to teach us, to show his sons what an age shouldn't be." I don't know what to say. I don't know how it could be true. But why would they lie? Why would Atris have lied? The worlds they showed us in those books, the elders refused to believe them. They say we cannot abandon the tree. For thousands of years we have tended the lettuce roots. Without our traditions, we will die. I don't want us to die. I don't. But Sirius and Achenar said, they said they would come back, Savito. Just like Atris once said to you, as well. He said he would come back. But then he didn't. He didn't. And for that, you will have to make him pay. Okay, kind of a bigger picture of what happened with Cervijo and the brothers. Can't really do anything here. Actually, I don't really want to do this puzzle yet. With the pegs here. I'll come back to you later. I still want to explore. Alright, what's over here? Yeah, that's thunder from the storm here. Oh, ladder. This is where we arrived. I noticed these markings in the wall here. And it might be the symbol we're looking for, but we need to be at the right angle. I'm not sure if I even looked at these. Looks like we need some codes here. Oh, look at that. A Edanna book. That goes to the tusk. I didn't see that before. Well, looks like we come around a full circle. So, let's start tackling these puzzles. It doesn't actually matter what order you do them in. So, let's go over here. Looks like a fulcrum right here. There's that orange ball we saw earlier. We were up here earlier. I'm going to take a look at this ball here. Looks like there's 4 wooden spots here. There's the elevator thing we saw earlier. I believe it's right in this general area. That's what happens when we pull this. Oh. That's some kind of ice ball. Ice ball? You don't appear to have the right amount of balance. Now, I'm not very good at explaining the logic behind this puzzle, but recall in the Edanna and Tusk, see there's 4 wooden ball parts here. I'm not sure if one of these is equal to maybe it's half a wooden ball, but basically 4 wooden balls are the same as 1 crystal ball, and it takes 4 crystal balls to make 1 middle ball. So the middle is the heaviest. So what I have to figure out is the right amount of balance to make this work. Now the glass itself, the crystal rather, is too heavy. Even 1 would be too heavy. so we can't use that. So the wooden ones might work. Let's try a couple of those and see what happens. Okay, that didn't work. That's why we need to change the fulcrum balance. Okay. Might be too heavy. Let's try this one. Quite what I was looking for. Well, it appears to be not heavy enough, so I'm going to go ahead and add one metal piece. And see if that works. Interesting. Let's try the middle one. Oh. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Look at that, we got our first code. And we can go back up there. Then we go back over here. It's locked. You can only go back in there. Well, that's one code down. Let's go look for another one. Oh, look at that. I didn't notice this before. Well, look at that, more journal pages. Focus, Savidro. You must not let the fog come and swallow you. There are long spells, I think, days, maybe months at a time when I can't remember what I've done. The fog grows so thick around me, even if I hold my hand in front of my eyes, I barely see it. I strain and strain and strain, but nothing sticks. I think his sons came to visit us twice on Orion. The first time, he just asked me to meet them. He told me they would come through the book. He says they will not understand how your words fit together, but they will use them to open the shield. Narayan, he says, is where the lessons come together. Narayan is the sum of what they must learn. I remembered Tamara was carving a spirit mask into the tree the day the boys arrive. She tugs my sleeve to get attention, points at a glide ship in the sky. I am shocked by how young the boys appear. They look so much like their father, yet they are different somehow too. They're more impatient, and they're angry not to be treated like men. I take them to our home. I tell them I will teach them how to care for it. I say, together we will encourage the lattice tree to grow tall. They ask me why they have to work so hard. They tell me, no, Savidro, that was later. That was after Atris took them away. You know this because when you see them saying these things, they are older. When you see them saying these things, they are older. Their faces have become angled and hard. They have grown up into men, and something dark is in their eyes. They tell you they've come back to fix Narayan. Oh. Let's see what we can do it here. Interesting. This one. Turn this one on and off. This one. Turns that one off. And on. This one controls this one right here. This one right here controls that one. There's that fifth one here. And there's that one right there. Now let's pull to see what happens. Ooh, so close. Whoa. Interesting. So in here first, when the ball went over here, and turn this one off. So this merits some kind of investigation. Oops, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. I meant to do the other one. Oh well. Looks like the ball got destroyed in there. Okay. Let's pull this lever and take us back down. Alrighty. Let's go check out that space over there. As soon as I get up here.